Greetings, YouTube community, guys and girls, sports fans nation and worldwide, and in particular on this video, MMA, UFC fans. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log. I'm your boy Lex Anderson, and in tonight's video, well, you know what it already is. UFC Fight Night 144 Saturday prelims jumping off at 5 p.m. Main card at 8, and of course that can be seen on the Nationwide Sports Leader Network. Plus, I'm paying my $5. I'll be front row in front of my TV, waiting to see what's going on. And as I've talked about in previous videos, if you have the time, you got to check out the prelims. Everybody starts from somewhere, and these men and women out here in the prelims will one day be co-main eventing, or be the main event, or be a future champion. But you'll never know if you're not tuning into the prelims, and why risk missing out on a potential knockout or submission of the night. So with that being said, let me just get into the card that we have lined up. For the flyweights, we have Magomed Bibolatov, 14-1, versus Rogerio Botarin, also 14-1. On the bantamweights, we have Ricardo Ramos, 12-1, versus Saeed Nurmagomedov at 12-1. For the featherweights, we have Geraldo De Freitas Jr., 11-4, versus Felipe Colares, a perfect 8-0. See, things like that, especially those undefeated up-and-comers. On the heavyweights, we have Junior Albini, 14-4, versus Jairzinho Rosenstruski, 5-0. Welterweights, Thiago Alves, 22-13, versus Max Griffin, 14-5. On the women's flyweight, we have Maria Romero Borella, 11-5-0, versus Talia Santos, perfect 15-0. Look at that. You know these people are going to bring it. Middleweights, Marcus Perez, 10-2, versus Anthony Hernandez, a perfect 7-0. Look at that. And it all kicks off at 5 o'clock. Like, I can only imagine. And then we have the main card at 8. For the women's strawweight, we have Livia Renata Souza, 12-1, versus Sarah Frota, perfect 9-0. The light heavyweights, Johnny Walker, 15-3, versus Justin Ledet, 9-1. And let me tell you, this kid Johnny Walker is no joke. He's got a great smile, looks playful, but he's a killer in the octagon. So yeah, Johnny Walker, remember this name. Well, remember that name. Remember this video as decreed by your boy Lex Anderson, aka the Prophet. On the lightweights, we have Charles Oliveira, 25-8, versus David Timur, 8-1. All right. The welterweights, Damian Maia, 25-9, versus Lyman Good, 20-4. Damian Maia, he's lost a lot of fights lately. And when I say a lot, I'll say between 2 and 3, because I know the last fights I've seen, he's pretty much lost them because people have gotten used to his game. So, man, if I had to pick, I would say Damian Maia only for old time's sake. But it looks like the fighters are used to what he brings to the table, and they know how to counter that. So Lyman Good, you definitely don't want to lose against someone who's lost like between 2 and 4 fights in a row at this point. So let's see. In the co-main event, we have Jose Aldo, 27-4, versus Renato Moicano, 13-1-1. And Jose Aldo, there's been the talks that he's looking to retire, when this year is out or whatever. And I believe he has like what, maybe 2, 3 more fights on his contract from when I had last read. And, it's great that he's on the co-main event, but I think Renato is going to beat him because after that loss to McGregor, to me, not the fight, but the fire, Jose Aldo's lost something. And the fact that he wants out of UFC to, probably go into other future endeavors. Maybe he wants to go to another fight organization. I don't really know, but I do know he wants out. So a fighter that wants out and is just fighting to honor the obligations of his contract, I look for him to probably lose, honestly. And in the bantamweight main event, we have Rafael Suncal versus Marlon Moraes. Rafael is 27-5. Marlon is 21-5. So based on the highlights that I've seen, I look for Suncal to handle his business and deal a loss. Wait, hold on for a minute. Hold on. Let me give this deep thought. Okay, based on what I saw before I started this video, excuse me, because the picture of Rafael, he's clean shaven. I'm going to go with Marlon Moraes to beat Rafael Suncal because the highlight reels that I've seen from Marlon, straight devastation. So let me just put down my 6th generation iPad, and I, the prophet, will decree Marlon Moraes over Rafael Suncal. UFC Fight Night 144, Saturday night. Woo! So can't wait. And speaking of waiting, it looks like we'll be waiting a little bit longer before we see Conor McGregor and Khabib back in the ring. I'm sure you remember their notorious post-fight scuffle back when, excusez-moi. Oh my God. Yeah, UFC 229. So, each has been handed down a 6-month suspension, but based on it being retroactive, we will see Conor somewhere around April 2nd. Will there be a rematch? No one knows. Cowboy Cerrone wants his shot at McGregor. McGregor said he wouldn't mind. I think that there should definitely be another fight in between as a bridge before you start another build-up for there being a part 2 to Khabib and Conor McGregor, who I think definitely got owned, definitely is a shit talker, and it can't be respected when you can't hold up your end in the octagon, especially if you're talking to a man insulting his culture and his religion. Like, you have to be out of your goddamn mind, which I believe and feel here in the Sports Opinion Log that Conor McGregor is out of his mind. I mean, like, all the money he got in his boxing debut, like, come on, 9 figures in your boxing debut? You clear 100 million for losing? Like, he technically doesn't even have to really fight anymore, but obviously he's fighting to honor his contract. I don't think he has anything to prove, but I don't think that Cerrone might have what it takes to put an end to him. So I'll just sit in the cut and wait for Khabib to come off of his suspension and, dust him up a second time around. Let's see here. Okay, so Khabib, he's eligible to return July 6th. So that would be great. A little 4th of July fireworks, Khabib going back into the ring. However, due to his feelings about the politics, he says he's never going to fight in Vegas again. So looks like Dana might have to book another fight here in the good old Big Apple, New York City. Woo-hoo-hoo. And last but not least, but UFC 235, not to look ahead, but I got to because my boy Bones Jones will be back in the ring defending his belt against Smith. So, yes, I definitely look forward to that popping off. For those who do or don't know, I'm a big Bones Jones fan. Met him in real life, got to talk to him for a few minutes, but those precious minutes made an indelible mark on me. Tried and true. Bones Jones. Oh, and he's also been cleared by the Las Vegas Commission, so he's good to have at least one fight in Las Vegas. So I'm sure Bones Jones is going to make it up to the fans who had booked for Vegas, but it was moved. So he will return, he will defend his championship, and he will do what he does best, and that is utterly dominate his opponents and secure the victory. I, the prophet, don't even have to decree that. Bones Jones is money. And speaking of money, this video truly is golden, And if you like what you're hearing, make sure to do the right thing and subscribe to this channel. And that bell icon over there to your right, ding, press it to make sure that you stay updated to any and all upcoming future videos. Are you a UFC fan? Do you like or dislike Bones Jones? Are you going to be watching UFC Fight Night 144? Let me know. Drop a comment in the box below. Do you like the video? You know what to do. Thumbs up. Don't like the video? Thumbs down. It's whatever. It's my channel, my show, Lex Anderson World. Lex Anderson, Sports Opinion Log. It's all love either way. So I'm just going to do what I do best. Get ready for UFC Fight Night. Get the pregame ready. But for now, this video is at the end. I'm going to pop my collar because I'm signing out. Another finally made video, if I do say so myself. Oh, yeah. Bones Jones back in the ring. Woo. Smith is going down, down, down. And speaking of Vegas and commissioners, you might want to check out my boy on the gram at M6 Drop on the gram. M6 Drop. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm trying to work on having the best outros in the game. Fight fans, UFC fans, you know what to do. Holler at your boy.